everybody, welcome back to the Chuck and Lisa show. We were just talking about how Durst is going to piss off his wife. We'll talk about that later. We'll do that during the NASCAR section.
You're going to get my butt shot, Chuck, is what you're going to do.
Yeah, butt shot. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Everybody say hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
And that is Durst, our awesome producer in the background.
Never heard of him.
How you doing?
I'm doing better. At least half of my body's doing better.
I miss when you used to say better than I deserve.
Well, maybe he deserves to be better now.
That's true. He got better than he deserves.
Well, I'm halfway
So
better than I
that's better.
deserve. I'm halfway better
There
than
you
I
go.
deserve.
There you
That's
go.
that's a lot better than being completely,
Next
Being
week,
mostly dead.
mostly dead.
next week, hopefully, I'll be all the way better than I deserve.
Yay. So, welcome to the show, you guys. We're here to have fun.
Sorry we've been off for
We're
2
going to take
weeks.
you with us. Yeah.
Stuff happens.
Dershie gets operated on.
When I had a job thing, and then Dershie had a body thing.
That's true. That's true. You've been gone for a bit. So, in summary, Lisa,
It's
how
not
was your
summary.
and she went to Duke.
I did.
Dude,
I'm not stupid.
Chuck, we're like 2 minutes into the show and you've already lost control.
No, everything's normal. Have I ever had control of this? I just guide it. I
He
just
just
push it in
calls
directions.
the Chuck and Lisa show. Like an out.
Somebody has to hurt you
alphabetical
too.
order.
Somebody has to hurt you too. All right, so yeah, we got fun stuff to talk about, but first let's get over the other stuff. How was your meeting, Lisa, that kept you from having the show?
It's called Registrar Recertification.
Yes. And did you pass?
I don't have to pass. I'm in charge.
Oh, that's nice.
That's even better.
I'm the assistant in charge. There's a state, but I'm like the assistant.
Lisa, I said,
Sorry.
I'm the boss.
One, and then there's two of us.
Don't fuck with me.
There's
I'm the boss.
There's one, and then there's two of us, and then there's 85 other people that have to listen to us.
That's hilarious. All right. Daryl says, "Get up, always listen to the Lisa show." Half the time I can't get her to even pay attention to the show. She's reading other stuff.
I'm looking up stuff for next week.
That she never sends me. Dershie, she's full of crap. You know that.
No, I'm not. I'm full of talk.
Oh, and Dershie, how are you?
I'm
And
full of tacos.
summarize what happened to you.
Yeah, well, I've had some health issues, as you guys know, for a while, and one of the things I've had is this issues with my legs swelling up, feet swelling up. I got open sores on my leg because of lack of blood flow and stuff like that. Well, I went in to get the vein scan just to see what was going on, and apparently, and I don't know what the measurement is. It's some kind of like DBQ or something like that. I don't know what the heck that is. But anyway,
He's got barbecue leg. That's the problem. Too
I
much
think
barbecue went
it's
straight down your veins.
yeah, I think it's
too many
D
things.
as in Dersh, DBQ, believe is what the measurement is.
Dershie
Whatever that means, I don't know. Anyway,
Barbecue.
getting back to the point, when your veins are the major artery is called the I can't remember now. I'll tell you in a second. But anyway, the main artery, the aortic artery, comes down and around your belly button. It splits into two. Well,
Right.
your vein is there also, and it's where the return of the blood comes back towards your heart.
Right.
And it merges right there at the same place, and the vein sits on top of the artery sits on top of the vein. Well, what was happening is the artery normally overlaps the vein once. It was overlapping twice on me, so it was flattening the artery. And
So
apparently,
like a clover leaf.
yeah, something like that. they explained it, but I was like, okay. But anyway, so whatever the measurement is, a normal vein, healthy vein, should be about measured about 200. And when they went in to check mine,
I'm guessing that would be micrometers.
so I don't know, whatever it is.
It's Dershey units.
Yeah, go.
Dersh units, right? And anyway, the left leg measured at 70, and my right leg measured at 50. And
Nice.
so they decided to just go ahead and put a stent in. So they put it's about a 6.5 inch stent
Wow.
in the vein underneath the aorta to try to keep it open. And I've already seen, just after a little more than a week,
Right.
that it's made a huge difference in that side. So unfortunately,
So in car terms, you have the cylinders bored out.
yeah, really. So anyway, unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, we're not going to be on the air next week. Some people might say fortunately.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm going to get the left side done next Tuesday, so we'll miss another show. But I've got to get healthy, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
how I got to
If
do
you
it.
die, what kind of show would
We
it
don't
be?
know how to do this.
We'll figure it out. But instead of talking, I'd be too busy hitting buttons.
Oh no. Maybe I should get you to be the producer inside the house.
Lisa, you don't even pay attention. I do all the talking on this show normally.
Oh, don't even be serious.
Okay. Don't even be serious. This is Lisa land. No seriousness is allowed here.
Exactly.
All right. So, you are well now?
Better, halfway there.
Cool.
Well, that makes sense. They only changed 2 tires so far.
Like, if one of them gets better than the other one, do you just spin around in circles?
Yeah. Well, I just went in for a right side change this time.
You
Right.
just got 2 tires, not
2
4.
tires. Cool.
Did they give you some Sunoco fuel?
They gave me some fuel, all right, but you don't want to know what kind.
Oh, I do want to know. Show me the meds. When my pain is good enough, sometimes I just turn to Lisa and say, "I'll take the morphine now."
Yeah, they gave me some really nice fun juice, happy juice.
Yep, I used to like the morphine pump until I didn't. Because once the headache hits, you're done.
Yeah.
Just done. All right, so let's talk about stuff. We got lots to talk about. Did we cover everybody's stuff?
So I don't have any stuff.
No stuff,
No.
thirsty stuff.
I just had work stuff. Work stuff for you.
Dirty is
I have
stuffed.
posting stuff.
You have posting stuff.
I posted.
I am stuffed.
I had a taco.
I had a
I
burrito.
had 2.
Oh, yeah. My
Oh.
wife. You know, those little
You turned
tiny.
your wife into a burrito.
Yeah, you know, you know those little tiny hot dogs. I don't forget what they call them. They're like
Yeah.
French weenies or whatever. Little tiny ones.
French
My
weenies?
wife had to
Is that
go.
a Florida thing?
Probably. My wife had to
We'll just
go.
give them the can.
My wife had to go to the Honor Society
Vienna
inductionation
Yeah,
or
that's it.
whatever tonight, and
Yeah.
so she surprised me. And when I got up, I found those little weenies roasting or cooking in that barbecue sauce you guys
Oh,
sent.
Smokies, the little Smokies.
Smokies.
Dang, that's good stuff, man. Let me
I
tell you,
almost bought
that
some
was
of those yesterday.
that was so yummy. I highly recommend it.
What'd you have it over? Did you have it over anything?
No, just I just like the weenies and the
Eat
barbecue
'em.
sauce.
You
man.
know what?
Eat 'em like
I
that.
used to make those for my kids
Yeah.
sometimes.
That's
Here,
cool.
there's dinner.
I'd have put it over rice.
You put everything
That'd be
over
yummy.
rice.
That barbecue sauce is solid, man. I'm telling you, that is some good
Yeah.
stuff. Thank you for that.
That's the stuff from our friend
Yeah, what
Dickie-
you sent me,
Dickie
man.
Doos.
Woo.
He sells it online now, I think, too.
Well, I don't know if he does or
I
not.
think he does.
He turned his
It's
store into
really good.
a what is it? A mercantile.
Yeah, that way you can stay open during COVID.
Well,
I
no,
seriously appreciate it. You guys
No,
sent
now.
that to me for Christmas, and
It's good
Oh, that's
stuff,
good
isn't
stuff.
Ask us when
It
you
really
need
is.
more.
it? Yep, we can
we'll
send you
do.
more.
I'm still waiting for my new salsa from Jerry. Where the heck is Jerry?
Sherry's never here. He's out walking the dogs or something for the whole 2 hours.
He's using
I'm kidding.
He's using his butt rub.
Jerry makes some good salsa. Let me tell you, he could.
He does
Yeah.
make good sauce.
I like the. What did we do with that? I lost the package of that. That butt rub stuff that had coffee and barbecue in it.
Yeah.
Maybe we threw it out because it got bad or something. Not
Not
bad,
sure.
but like maybe it got wet or
Don't know.
stale or something.
Don't know.
But
Not
hey,
sure.
Jerry needs to send us some more butt rub.
Hey, did you know in 1885, Good Housekeeping magazine went on sale for the first time?
And your mom bought one.
My mom wrote it. Breaking news: Mom's still dead.
Oh God. So she won't mind now.
No. In 1933, at the age of 874, by the way.
Who?
874. My
Your mother? Oh.
874.
I just made. They could have been 1874. I don't know. In 1933, first modern sighting of Loch Ness Monster is reported.
Yeah?
1932, LSD is created.
It should have been the other way around, I think.
But 7 years later, there was your mother.
Should have been the other way around. I think you need some LSD to see the Loch Ness Monster.
39,
I know. 32 and 7 is 39.
33.
You said 32.
No.
You said 32.
Okay,
You said 32, Darcy.
Play back the tape.
I can play the tape back if you want.
No, I don't care. She can.
Doesn't matter.
Nope. In 1953, Hussein is crowned King of Jordan. Plop.
Nice.
In 1997, Tony Blair becomes Prime Minister of UK. Plop again.
Okay. No, UK. UK.
UK. Famous birthdays in history today.
Okay.
Yongle. Hey, wait, we saw a thing on Antiques Roadshow from the Yongle.
I wasn't paying attention. So I was trying to work, remember? Remember
Yeah,
that? I was trying to work,
too.
and you were trying to make me look at stuff.
You were on my time then.
I was still trying to work.
In 1360, Yongle Emperor and his cousin Dongle.
Did your mom know it?
Probably. In 1729, here come the jokes. Catherine the Great was born. My mom hung
How
out
did they
with her.
know that she was great if she was just born?
That's what all the horses said. Why she got a saddle on the bottom of the horse?
Stop
Don't
it.
even ask.
Stop
Don't
it.
even ask.
I remember the young Frankenstein. Every time they said what's her name, Gruber or whatever, the horses
Frau
would neigh.
Gruber.
Frau Gruber. The horses would go.
Yep, that's funny.
And then Igor's hump kept changing sides.
I remember that.
Great knockers. Why, thank you, Doctor.
Yeah. That's a great movie.
They could never make that movie today.
Not a
18
chance.
1892, the Red Baron was born, the real one, Baron von Richthofen.
Yeah?
Or
What?
Richthofen.
Was that his
What's
real
that
name
right?
when he was born?
Yeah.
Red Baron?
No. Baron von Richthofen.
Was he great, though?
Wasn't he the first ace, world ace?
Oh, yeah.
I believe he was.
He was.
Because they didn't
He
have
was
planes
something
before
else.
that.
Mhm. In 1902, Benjamin Spock is born.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dr. Spock. He was
Dr.
a clue on
Spock.
Jeopardy last night.
Hey, he was.
Because the first book he wrote was the Common Sense Guide
Right.
to Parenting or baby rearing. Or
Right, and
whatever.
then he took
And
out
then he took
common
the
sense.
common sense part out because he realized that people didn't have it.
You got that right. That's even less
Some
today.
things never change. Isn't that the truth? In 1904, I'll give you a hint. Ba-ba-ba-boom. Ba-ba-ba-boom. Bing!
I knew. I just wanted to. I just
You wanted me to keep doing it. Bubba. 19. Oh, this was another question recently. 1921. Sugar Ray Robinson was born. Remember they had a picture of him on Jeopardy the other day?
Yeah.
That was him.
Cool.
1972. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson was born.
I could have babysat him then.
Good.
Yeah, that would have been old enough.
Yep.
So if he was in Hawaii and I was in Maryland, so
How are ya?
that wouldn't have worked.
Not very easily.
Mm-mm.
1975. David Beckham is born.
He's hot.
Did he bend
Knows
it?
coming. He can bend it like Beckham.
He
I
did.
wonder if his
I wonder
mother.
if he has that.
I wonder if his mother bent it when she delivered him.
I wonder if he has that disease.
The banana
The
disease.
Carrots.
The
bent-
banana.
It's the bent carrot. It's
Oh, the bent carrot. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Wet me whistle. All right. In 1975, Sarah Hughes, the gold medal ice skater. She was one of the
Oh, the
first.
short hair, right? I think she had short hair.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Based on the time, I would say that's probably true.
Well, no, some of them had ponytails. You either had to have a ponytail or short hair, because otherwise it would like go all in your face.
If you could read my mind, you know I was pretty sad yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gordon Lightfoot died yesterday.
Remember, we were going to go see him, and we decided not to because my friend said he didn't really
He didn't
sound
sound
very
good.
I don't
Well,
want to.
That's because he was dying.
I don't want to see. We're all dying. I don't want to see somebody if they're going to sound bad. I don't want to remember them that way. You know what I
Dude.
mean?
You mean
Dude.
like David Allen Coe?
Oh God.
The dude did not age well.
No, oh my God, he looks like Skeletor.
He
Yeah,
didn't
he
even
does.
really look all that good when he was younger.
No.
To be honest.
But he really didn't age well.
No, he didn't.
He became Skeletor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
those-
anyway, he had some great songs. If you could read my mind, that was his first big one, right?
You sound like when we went to that show.
What?
I'm Gordon Lightfoot, and I had some great songs. Remember we went to that Whose Line Is It Anyway? The guy was like, he came out and he messed up his hair. Like his, hi, I'm Gordon Lightfoot,
And I had some great songs.
and I had some great songs.
Yep, he did. He was a 4-time Grammy nominee. He's inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame,
Well, that's good.
as well as the Canadian Music Hall of Fame, which I understand is in someone's garage.
Ha ha ha. You're so funny.
There, she's not laughing.
A picture's
What's wrong
scaring.
with you?
It's because his picture's scaring him.
Yeah, you still scared? Skeletor.
He would have made a great monster on TV.
Right?
Oh,
He looks
yeah, oh,
like,
you know, he looks like just like the ones on Scooby Doo.
No, if it weren't for those pesky kids,
Yeah, exactly.
Scooby Doo.
That he
he
would
looks
do.
like no, what's the dude? I'm having a brain.
You know why?
Ah!
Because you're getting old.
Yeah, that's it. Rocky Horror,
Oh yeah,
that dude.
yeah. He does look a bit like that. Not a good look.
Mm-mm.
No, no.
Doesn't
And
work
of
for him.
course, he wrote a very significant song, which was historical for all accounts, "The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald."
They say it's pretty close, but not 100%.
No.
But so what? It gets the basic point
Oh, yeah.
across.
No, a story no one would have ever known without the song.
Right. Because the ship was built, I didn't know it was that old. It was built in 58,
Yeah.
but it didn't.
It only wrecked in 75. It's only 17 years old.
Yeah. But it had to go across.
Had to go across Lake Superior.
Yeah.
That's an ocean.
It
That's
is
not a lake.
Yeah.
The only reason it's not called the sea is because it doesn't connect to another ocean, right?
I don't know. I don't know how the water rules work.
I think that's the way it works. Does that sound about right, Dersh?
Worked for me.
Okay.
But do seas have to connect to an ocean?
Yeah, I believe they do.
I don't know.
believe so.
But we got a thing on our street called a lake, and it's a pond.
I know. It's barely a pond. It's almost a puddle.
A big
What?
puddle.
When we were growing up, we used to go to a nearby lake to ski and fish. It's called Ocean Pond.
They
Ocean Pond.
were covering all their bases there.
Yeah, that was the name of the
Ocean
lake.
Pond, bathtub. We don't know.
Ocean Sea Pond.
Right. That's funny. So anyway, Lisa sent me this article that I'm not going to quote any part of it because it's Kyle, the guy named Swery.
No, the guy's name is James Fell,
Right.
Fell,
Right.
and he's from Canada. But he writes these things every day, which are very funny. But it's called Sweary history, which is kind of like drunk history. But he just uses a lot of cuss words in
He
there.
sure does.
But here's the thing. He gets older kids to read about history because there's all these cuss words in there and they like it. And there's all these parents writing in about how they never got their kids to read books before, but they read these because they have a bunch of cuss words in them.
Right.
And it's not like horrible cuss words. I mean, it's just like regular cuss words.
Well, every other word is effing this or GD that.
But it's funny and it gets people to read.
Okay.
If it gets people to read, I'm all for it.
Yeah. So anyway, Gordon Lightfoot wrote an amazing song if you've never heard it.
Who has never heard that song?
Probably someone under the
Well, I
age-
guarantee you.
Maybe my kids, maybe.
I guarantee you the X, Y, and Zers haven't heard that song.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
true.
my kids. But you know what? They probably have. My kids have probably heard it because they probably heard it in the car with me.
Yeah.
So there's that.
All right, Durst, put up the
That's a big ass
the
boat.
article
Oh, I swear.
from Odd News from UPI.
The what?
Please.
What
The,
article?
the article I sent you from UPI. Hit your space button.
What?
He's not here today.
What?
Durst is still on heavy medication
What?
today. You got it now?
I didn't know we were moving forward.
I thought you were going to talk about the Edmund
I
Fitzgerald.
did too. That's why I had Edmund up there.
Not really.
All right. What
You
else
said
do you
there
want
was
to
an
talk
article
about?
that had a bunch of cuss words in it. That's all you said.
All right. And it was about the Edmund Fitzgerald and how she came to be, 29 sailors, and how it came to sink. And
And the National Weather Service messed up.
yep, they never do that.
Or I could say effed up, but I guess I can't because
I tried to be a meteorologist in the Navy because they only have 3 slots a year, and I didn't get one of them. And I realized it was the easiest job in the world. You can be wrong 50% of the time, and
Exactly.
everybody thinks you do a great job.
Exactly. But if you're wrong 100% of the time, then that's bad.
Right. If you're wrong 80% of the time, you might get written up.
Yeah. But if you're wrong 100% of the time, that just means like that you would have to
You would,
you would have to work really hard on
you'd
that.
have to not even try.
Yeah.
You know?
You would have to be like living in the desert and saying it's raining every day.
Well, I was thinking of a dartboard.
Yeah, that's what I think they use half the time anyway. So.
I do too.
Or one of those spin wheels, that you spin, and it
Right.
so it lands on something. Oh, it's gonna be raining today. It's 105 degrees in the shade.
Yeah. Hey, get me the one about pachyderms, please. Pachyderms, please.
A pack of derms?
The one I... UPI.
You want the whole pack?
Just the dermy part.
Get greedy.
Bam, bam, bam. Thank
All
God
right,
it doesn't
your
keyboard.
derms are
You got
up.
it?
Your derms
All
are
right,
up.
Very good. Very good. You are not drunk if you are seeing pink elephants necessarily.
Not
There
necessarily.
exists such a thing. Isn't
Oh,
that cute?
He's a cute. He's a cool elephant.
He's
A
adorable.
pink elephant.
But it's not an albino. It has something else.
And you know
wrong
what looks
with
like a pink Dumbo is what it looks like.
it. Dumbo. You know what? That movie makes me sad.
So did Bambi.
Well, first of all,
He's always killing his mother.
yeah. But no, Dumbo. They didn't kill the mother.
I don't even make jokes like that.
They didn't kill the mother. No, in Dumbo, they didn't kill the mother. They put her in prison. And they
Right.
made the kid come cry and stuff.
Right, but Bambi,
stuff.
they just
Disney.
killed
Well, yeah, Disney kills all the moms.
her. Yep, all the moms must die in Disney stuff.
I
screwed up.
Speaking of that, I loved the Saturday Night Live skit. They did, Bambi's mom dies in the fire, and Bambi's all sad, and starts walking away and crying, and just sad music playing. Then all of a sudden, Godzilla's foot comes down and squishes, and squishes Bambi.
Yeah, there's something wrong with Disney. He had mother issues.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the pink elephant. It's extremely rare, obviously, but that just kind of gets rid of the old thing about drunk and seeing pink elephants.
But remember that part in Dumbo though, where they had the dancing pink elephants?
Right.
Or was that in Fantasia?
Fantasia.
No, in Dumbo they had the drunk crows. That's right.
Right. Fantasia had the pink elephants.
Yeah, and that's why you can't play Dumbo anymore. Disney dropped it.
Speaking of
Really?
that,
The
speaking
Black
of
Crows.
We all have it on tape.
The Black Crows are apparently racist.
Well, there's a lot of racist stuff in a lot of old movies.
Speaking of dropping acid, I swear they were dropping acid during Fantasia. That movie's so weird.
Little-
It is.
But hey, what about monkeys in Wizard of Oz? Aren't they racist too?
Probably.
Don't get them started. All of a sudden, you'll never see that movie again.
I can see whatever movie I want to see. You can even
Zeke
find the South if you want to.
Oh, we have it. We have all the Disney movies on video.
Yeah.
Don't have a video player, but we have it all on video.
Yeah, you could.
Who likes going to Buc-ee's? You ever been to a Buc-ee's first?
Love Buc-ee's. My brother's favorite place to go to.
I like it.
Nope, we went to one. At least got a couple
It was
things.
Daytona Beach. No, I got a lip gloss. That's all I got.
No, you got a T-shirt too.
You t-shirt.
Is it? Morning, yeah,
It's
'cause
on
I
here.
thought it was yours.
No, you said I'm going to buy this T-shirt, and I bet you'll steal it. But it's your T-shirt.
I assumed you already stole it.
No,
Cool.
it's your
I'll
T-shirt.
wear it. I'll wear it next week on the
Yeah.
show.
Buc-ee's is cool, and there was going to be one really close to us, and all the loser people got upset, and they didn't want it, and so now there's going to be like some stupid warehouse there.
Most hilarious things you can find at a Buc-ee's. Ice. Oh, these sound really good.
Beaver nuggets?
Dr. Pepper ices.
That would be good.
Yum.
That'd be good.
Beaver nuggets.
You know what would be even better than a Dr. Pepper Icy? Dr. Pepper Icy with rum in it.
That's just an accessory.
Wouldn't that be good?
Yeah. Beaver
Beaver
nuggets.
nuggets. I hear those are
Bites
good.
of caramel, sugar, and butter-coated corn puffs.
So those are basically corn pops.
Basically
Yeah.
covered in caramel, sugar, and butter.
What used to be called sugar pops when I was a little kid.
Right.
Yeah, but then sugar became bad, so they had to change the name. Didn't change the product at all, but they changed the
I
name.
know, right?
Buckets of bacon grease.
You can buy buckets of bacon.
You can
Wait,
buy
wait.
7.3 pounds.
Wait. Bucky buckets of bacon grease. Say
Yeah.
that 3 times
No,
fast.
I won't say it once. 7.3 pounds of
Uh-oh.
bacon
Are
grease.
you okay, Dersh? Is that your thing going off?
Yeah.
Do you have to go do something?
Nah, it's just yelling at me for some reason. Who knows why? It yells at me
Alright.
all day long, constantly.
Yeah? That must be fun. Why would anybody buy a bucket of bacon grease? Anyway, alright, moving right along. Deer feeders.
What?
You can buy deer feeders there.
Deer feeders.
Huh?
Well, like
you
are
can
they
kill
like
'em.
bird feeders?
Yeah, except they're bigger.
Do you put Bucky nuggets in there?
Can you put bacon grease with Bucky nuggets?
Oh, I bet you catch something if you put that in there. I don't know what. You catch a redneck.
Flies.
You
Yeah.
catch a redneck.
Or flies. God. The barbecue counter.
Oh my god! See, we should have tried
We
the
should
brisket
have done that.
because apparently the brisket is top notch.
Right. They've got brisket, sliced sausage, and smoked turkey. All made to order. Yeah, that
I
brisket
have
looks
never
pretty
heard
damn
anybody
good.
say anything bad about that.
I've tried that. They have a wall of jerky.
So we
Not
have
a
a
jerk off. Not
My
a jerk
mind-
off wall.
my mind just
I
went-
know.
so we have a show of jerky. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Maybe Bucky's could sponsor us.
Oh, man. Crawfish boiled tabletop. I love me some crawdads.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
They're
I
kind of
love
a lot of work.
crawdads.
They're kind of
They
a lot
are.
of
It's a
work
lot of
very
work for a little
food.
meat.
Yeah.
Man, you can
Not
eat
much-
a lot of them.
Right, not much payoff, but man, they sure are good.
Maryland crabs, that's all work for very little
But
meat.
then every once in a while, yeah. But then when you pull out the claw and you get like a big fat piece.
Yeah,
That's the best part of the whole
it,
thing.
it really,
So you know
yes.
what? You know what I want to do? I want to go to like Miami or something. Get stone crab claws.
You know, getting all the meat between the fins,
Yeah.
breathing, that's a pain in the ass. It really is. By the time you eat 3 of them, you're tired.
I'm not
I'm still
tired.
hungry, but I can't eat anymore. My arm hurts.
I could sit there and eat crabs for Maryland blue crabs for a long time.
I'm being a little facetious, but hard.
Man, better than
No,
blue,
but to me,
blue crab
to me-
cakes. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
but to me, crawdads are kind of like the little teeny legs on the blue crabs.
Mm.
So it has like a little teeny bit of meat.
Yeah,
But the whole crab is like that.
Colashes is a Czech pastry.
Coal ashes.
Kolacches.
What, you buy those at Bucky's?
Uh-huh.
No, you can't.
That's what it says. It's a classic treat found in the hill country. I used to live in the hill country. I never had it there. Bucky's makes it so you don't have to sniff out secret places.
Well, what is that though? Coal ashes.
Look it up.
I don't know how to spell it.
Kolacches.
Okay.
Kolaches. Then they got a pickle section. Then they got hot biscuits. They got farm. Oh, we saw
Oh,
the
those are
farmhouse.
like little
home
danishes.
decor. Yeah, we saw those there. Farmhouse home decor. We saw that. That's like what's the name of that craft store
What?
that has the great decorations?
Hobby Lobby?
Hobby Lobby. They have great decorations. And then the homemade fudge.
Kolashi. Kolashi.
I'm not.
That's how you say it, not
All right.
kolaches.
Well, I said Kolaches.
Kolashi.
I was close. I'm not Czechoslovakian, so I was
That's how
kinda
they say in
winging it.
Texas. Kolashi.
All right,
never heard of it.
and homemade fudge.
Oh, and they give away free samples of the
They
fudge.
do.
Hey, can I give a public service announcement for all the people who watch this show? Because this is important. You want to know the difference between a pastry and something that's not a pastry, like a pie. There's actually a federal law that says a pastry cannot be longer than 5 inches or 3 inches wide. So if you have something
Really?
if you have something that's longer than
You're right.
5 inches,
Longer, you fail.
you have to call it a pie. You can't call it a pastry.
Sounds like somebody was measuring
Interesting.
their
That's
junk.
what I was thinking.
Somebody was
too.
measuring their junk
That was a junk measurement. is
with
what
a
that was.
pastry.
The other thing is if you're what happened to Bucky's? It disappeared.
Uh-oh. What happened, Bucky's?
I was done with it anyway.
You can't take more than 25 nickels out of the country legally, and if you take 25, it has to be for entertainment purposes only.
Well, why else would you take
Why else would you take more than that?
Because that would be funny.
I know. Why else would you do that?
Entertainment purposes. I'm taking 50 nickels. But
You can't. That's illegal.
but
That's
no,
illegal.
It's for entertainment purposes because I'm going to throw them at people.
Doesn't matter. Even for entertainment purposes, you can't take more than 25 nickels out of the country.
That's
Well,
just
damn, I'm going to do that when we go to England and see what happens.
that's just stupid.
I'm going to take 30 nickels.
How
The
many
next
nickels?
story.
How many nickels are in a roll? Is it-
$2
100.
$2 worth. It's 40.
40 nickels. So you can't even take a roll of nickels out of the country?
It's $2.
Yeah, I believe you're right. It's $2.
You might hurt somebody.
No, I think it's 100.
No, it's not 100 nickels in a roll.
No, maybe
then it would
50.
be. You're retarded.
So kind. Oh, $10 worth, so it's 20.
40 nickels are in a roll.
Very nice.
Yeah, I thought it was $2.
It's been so long ago since I was a banker rolling nickels. I can't remember.
We used to do it when I was a little kid. Because my grandparents used to throw all the change, and then when we came over on the weekends, they would let us roll it up because we thought that was fun, apparently. That was
And
before,
you didn't get to keep it?
No. That was before the internet.
Intranet.
Yeah.
You know what else we used to do?
What?
You know when you had pennies and you put like salt and vinegar in there and then it takes all the crap off the pennies?
Yeah.
They used to let us do that too. For no reason. Because
Other
then
than
we
they
put
wanted
them in,
shiny pennies.
because then we put them in the roll anyway.
Right.
But it was like,
And
it was
they
like
kept you busy for hours
it's like a science experiment.
on the kids.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, so now you know why McDonald's their apple and cherry pies, not pastries, because they're longer than 5
they're
inches.
pies, because they're bigger than 5 inches.
They
Yep.
shrunk too.
Just barely though.
I think
Yeah,
they changed
now
the
it is
laws so
barely.
they Shrink them.
It is barely now. I mean, everything's getting so much smaller these days.
5.1 inches.
Shrinkflation. I hate shrinkflation.
We're getting robbed again.
Cotton! The next story I'm going to post really
You're not gonna post it.
the next story I'm going to talk about really irritated me. Charles Stanley's grandson.
Right,
took
first
to
of all,
eBay.
not everybody knows who Charles Stanley is.
Charles Stanley
So tell them
is,
that
they call him telepreacher, but that is one serious man I got.
No, he's not
He
a
got-
telepreacher, not even close.
I wouldn't, they call him that, but he's not
But you
even
can't
close.
assume that everybody knows
Yeah,
what
right.
you're talking about.
He is, he just died. He was an evangelist. I watched him for 30 years and listened to him
Oh,
on the radio. It was
Me
long.
too.
Listen,
Yeah, he always
Listen.
listen. And every time he did it, you have to look up, because what?
what are you talking about now?
Exactly. So anyway, his rat bastard grandson.
Oh, stop.
He was auctioning off some of the
Well, it's only
pastor's
two-
personal
only two
items.
things.
I know. He's auctioning off the pastor's personal things.
But it wasn't like his underwear.
How did you get hold of him?
First, okay, so what happened was, because Chuck didn't read the article, they told them that they could come, the family could come and get some, like, personal things that meant something to them or whatever out of the house. And he got some stuff, but then he sold two things on eBay because supposedly he thought it would mean more to other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean more
And
for the
people
back
got
pocket.
that. Right. And and so I am of two ideas on this. One, if somebody gives you something, even if you don't like it, you can do whatever you want to with it after they give it to you.
Right, I
That's
agree.
After a certain amount of time, if you're
No,
Charles
that's not
Stanley's
true.
grandson.
That's not true. If somebody gives you something, you can do, even if people don't like what you do with it. It's yours to whatever.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one,
but,
Lisa.
But that was tacky.
It was tacky as hell.
Right. Well, I was going to say, I agree with you totally, Lisa, but sometimes you may have to pay the consequences of that
Right.
decision.
People are
But
still gonna make fun of you for doing it or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. So, his mom is pissed, his uncle's pissed, his sister's pissed. Everybody's pretty upset with him for
Charles
doing
Stanley's okay with it, though. You know why?
that. He's dead.
Because he forgives you.
he doesn't really
Probably
care.
would have given him more things.
He said, "Listen,
He said,
I'll give
"Listen."
you some more stuff if you feel like you need to do that."
Yeah, that was weird.
Anyway.
Hmm.
But I mean, he probably messed up. He probably should have waited a little bit.
His mother called him and in perfect mother fashion said, "You take that stuff down right now!"
Yeah. And
Just
you
like
know what?
Oh, the mother.
You know, probably said, "You're a bad mom."
No.
You know, we don't know the whole story behind this whole thing.
Yeah, he's admitting he fucked up.
You know what?
Screwed up.
You know, my guess is they're probably a highly dysfunctional family, just like everybody else's family in the world.
If they weren't, they'd be Jesus'
Right.
kids.
Well, Jesus' kids were probably messed up too.
Yeah, he
did have kids.
No.
Yes, he did.
He and Andy have had some problems, for quite some time now.
Well, Andy is not exactly his father's son.
I don't know who
He's
Andy is.
I'll put it more in perspective. Ronald Reagan to Ronald Reagan Jr. Difference kind of thing.
Yeah. I love Andy Stanley. My brother goes to his church. I've seen, we follow him on TV.
Like
He's a great
Franklin
minister,
Graham
but he's completely different from Dr. Stanley. But they had an issue over Dr. Stanley's divorce. Andy,
did they?
yeah, Andy.
No,
Andy.
he had a divorce.
He had a divorce.
Yeah, his wife left him because their entire marriage he spent more time in the pulpit than he did in the house. And,
Of course he would. The pastor.
right, but so she divorced him, and being Southern Baptists,
That's a bad thing.
they expected him to step down, and he didn't. And so that caused a lot of friction
well,
in the
we
family.
know you wouldn't.
Well, it's not like he did anything wrong. She
got
just
You don't know the whole
She left
story.
She
You
left
don't.
him.
Did you read the whole story, or did you just
What
listen
did
to
Dersh
what
just
Dershie
say?
just said?
I'm listening to what Dershie said.
Maybe that wasn't the whole story.
Aha!
Maybe she said, "I would like for you to spend a little bit more time at home," and he said, "Shut up, woman.
Listen.
Listen."
Now.
You don't know.
Now.
You shouldn't- You're not supposed to judge people, right?
Oh no, I'm gonna have to save more stories for next week.
Oh, but I don't have enough stories. We're not gonna have enough.
Shut One last thing I wanted to do. Craziest thing ever. Illinois dust. I-55 yesterday. 72 car crash. 6 people dead. 30 hurt.
Ouch.
72 dead?
No. 72 vehicles.
Oh, how many dead?
6.
Oh, well, that's
30
a good.
hurt.
That's a good ratio.
What?
Can you say ouchies?
Ah, that's
That ain't
crazy.
right.
Yeah. Bruce Hornsby. What? No, never mind. I got it now.
He's not dead, is he?
No.
I'll save the other stories. Let's talk about racing.
All right, what's the big news of the day?
The biggest news is
Legacy Motorsports.
Richard Petty is the breaking news coming up soon is Richard Petty has a heart attack.
Right? Richard Petty got
His company's driving a Toyota now.
Richard Petty got a new Toyota.
No way.
Yeah.
No
Did you
way.
not see that, Dirk?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
No. This cannot be possible. No.
True.
This is
No.
This is true.
Why would-
Legacy Motor Club
All right, well,
partnering
why?
with Toyota in 2024?
Okay, here's why. This is why Brad Kozlowski on Race Hub says the reason being Legacy, if they stayed in Chevrolet, they would be like the maybe like 6th tier Chevy team
Right.
under even under Colleague.
Right. Under Toyota, they'd be
Yeah,
second.
but in Toyota they would be like third because it would be Joe Gibbs, then 23, and then Trackhouse.
Right. Trackhouse is Chevy.
Oh right, sorry, 23. Then maybe them.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So
I
that
guess.
puts them higher up. And they saw how 23 XI was so good coming out that they want to be better, and so they switched to Toyota.
Right.
Wow. I would rather partner with Hendrick and keep the Chevy,
there
man.
was apparently, I think there was also a little bit of maybe an issue with Hendrick and Jimmy and Jeff, and maybe like Jimmy thought maybe he was gonna go work for Hendrick, and then Jeff did, and then that there's a whole lot of.
Maybe you should write an article about.
Maybe I might.
Hear the chickens.
There's a whole lot of stuff going on.
If you hear chickens in the background, you actually do hear
the
chicks
chickens
in the
are,
background.
you
We
know
have
why?
4 chicks.
The chickens are like.
There's an awful lot of talking in here.
Chickens are like Toyota. What?
Yeah, Richard Petty. Oh, by the way, that means Richard Petty has driven in Ford, Dodge, Pontiac, Oldsmobile, I believe,
What
Toyota,
was there ever Plymouth, or does that count as
Plymouth, Dodge. Literally every car just about they've driven in
Yeah,
NASCAR,
so he doesn't
he's
really
driven.
care. I don't think he really
he's,
cares.
he's,
He don't care. He's a whore.
in '69, he drove. In '69, he drove the Ford Talladega because they wouldn't give him the
I remember,
wing car he
but
wanted.
then they did.
Then they did.
But then they did.
That's why they created the Superbird.
Yeah, he's a whore. He's a NASCAR whore. That's the best kind.
But he's the best kind because he can make money.
Yeah.
That hat and those sunglasses, you know him anywhere.
So coming soon,
Coming soon.
the Toyota.
Toyotas.
Man, I don't know if I can take the 43
Oh,
and a Toyota.
Talking
That
about
just
Toyotas, though.
that hurts my heart.
Remember that thing I showed
Okay,
you
where'd it
today? The new Toyota Tacoma, which
Oh,
they
yeah.
haven't upgraded in forever. Darsh,
Yeah.
2024 is going to still have a stick shift.
Can you believe that?
Wow.
That's awesome.
They said because if you're a legend or whatever, you can't just oh, I wonder if that's why. They
What?
said if you're a legend, you can't just have a automatic or whatever. They should do commercials like that. Legacy,
bet they will.
Legacy Toyota, get it?
Oh,
I
yeah.
wrote that commercial for them. Thank you very much.
Yep. Where'd that go?
That's gonna hurt me when I see that.
Yeah. But then just remember, it's only Noah Gragson and Eric Jones, so it's not that important.
Right.
I don't know how Gregson's gonna feel about being in a Toyota. He's been in the Chevy his whole career.
I don't really think he cares. He's a whore too.
Well, Eric drove the Toyota for a while, so he wouldn't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
Daryl, Toyota is Japan, not Chinese, and they're all made in America.
Yeah, they
anyway.
make them here anyway. So my son has a Tacoma, so there.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what else we got. What did you guys think of the race last week? Dover.
It wasn't last week. It was this week. 'Cause it
This
was on
week.
Monday.
It was on Monday, actually. Yeah. Something, huh?
I like the Xfinity race better
Yeah.
because Ryan Truex. Yee.
I didn't.
Yeah, that was cool.
I didn't watch. I didn't watch much of it.
It was a Truex weekend at
They had
Dover.
a party. They had a
Ryan
party.
Truex won his
First race.
Martin Truex Jr.'s younger brother won his first race ever,
Way younger brother.
like 10, 11 years.
Yeah, he was a whoops baby, I think.
That big difference? Oh my! You're what? Ross Chastain got himself in more trouble again, but he still finished second. Everybody's mad at him again. Every week you
So,
wreck
Darsh,
somebody.
you didn't watch much of the race? They had
No, I
this,
didn't.
They had this little, I don't think it was a commercial so much as a segment, where
Yeah.
it was like, they did these little things, and then everybody went, thanks, Ross. Like, he did another little thing, and they went, thanks. It was kind of like,
So
thanks.
they'll add
It
this
was
one
kind
to
of like,
it too.
thanks, Obama. It was funny as crap.
All right. Well, I didn't watch the race, so you guys talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back.
We
Okay.
reach out.
Okay. So, Truex is 42.
Yeah, Truex is 42.
42.
His brother's 31.
Brother's 31.
Right. Oops.
Oops, baby.
You're what?
Kind of like what?
You're pregnant?
Kurt and Kyle are 8 years apart.
Yeah.
You know what? It's because like you're doing all this stuff with your kid, and then he stops doing it, and then you have another baby.
Because you forgot to have sex.
Maybe. Might could be.
Blaney can't get a win to save his ass, but he did finish third.
He's still doing pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's doing great in points, but he needs a win so bad, darling.
I don't know.
If Thirst was here, he'd agree with us, but he's going to the Wee Reach Out Room.
Yeah, I'll be doing that shortly.
William Byron finished fourth. Denny Hamlin finished fifth. Everybody said Denny was going to win. Denny's going to win. Denny didn't win.
No good.
Ha
Ha ha.
Yeah.
Did you have you seen that thing where he had the his little playoff grid thing, his idea? You should look that up, Denny.
Oh.
He has like a bracket thing.
Sometimes he has good ideas.
Yeah. He has like
sometimes he's a nut.
He has some sort of bracket thing going on. You should look it up. It's on his podcast, but you can like do a little like mid-season bracket thing or whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see who else we got here. Any surprises? Brad Keselowski finished 8th again. Bradsky.
Yeah.
He's doing pretty good. The team's made great strides this year.
He says he has a great pit crew.
And his teammate Chris Buescher finished 9th. And Chase Elliott still doing great on his comeback, 10th place again.
Wait, Chase is back?
God, that commercial. How many times have they played that stupid
Alex
thing?
Bowman says when he comes back, he expects a commercial like that.
No kidding.
He's not going to get one. But
Nobody even knows who Alex Bowman is.
I know, right? But he said, or I think he said, if he won the NASCAR championship, people still wouldn't know who he was.
That's true.
And I think that's true.
Because he's boring.
He is boring.
Boring, basic white boy.
Yep. Well, like Byron, but people know who Byron is.
Right. The Austin Dillon penalty.
I didn't even know he got it. I didn't even know he got a penalty.
Yeah, they got some.
I didn't even know. That's how boring he is.
Yeah. So it's $75,000 fine and
Ouch.
a 2-race suspension for the crew chief.
Oh, Pop will pay that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, it's not the driver's fault.
Yeah.
What did they do again? Lake Speed. The appeals member board.
Mhm. That's Scott Speed's dad, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
They change every time, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Right? You know what somebody said? A lot of the people that are on the appeals board are Hendrick dealership franchisees. But actually, apparently they are, some of them. Which shouldn't be true, but...
In the Xfinity, Josh Berry, Sammy Smith, and Ryan Reig were nailed for loose nuts.
Uh-oh, that hurt.
I know! I forgot all about loose lug nuts. In Cup now, with the one nut, if it's loose, guy's
So
losing
your
his tire.
falls off, right?
Oops. Yeah.
Ow.
So next up is Darlington, right?
I think so.
I think so too. Let's see.
Ow.
And Darlington will...
Is Darcy back yet?
No, Kansas. I'm sorry.
Not yet?
I don't know what he's doing. Maybe it's more than a wee-wee.
Maybe.
Kansas is next.
Okay.
One of my least favorite tracks.
Yeah.
Cookie cutter. Boring.
Do they have flying monkeys?
I want flying
They
monkeys.
should. They should have a Wizard of Oz thing going on in Kansas. Wouldn't that be cool?
Wouldn't that be kind of obvious?
No, because they could have flying monkeys.
Right. You're a flying monkey.
I'm not a flying monkey. That's racist. I hear chicks.
Yeah, we got our chicks are peeping in the background. Wonder where Nurse went. Hope he didn't fall
Hope he's
over.
okay.
Get up.
Get up.
So Chase Ross Chastain, like I was saying, got
That was
he
so
ruined Kyle Larson's day
yeah,
by wrecking
but he
the
said
15.
he said he didn't do
He
it
said
on
he's
purpose.
sorry, and he also told the 15 crew he's going over there to apologize and a restitution. So I think he's going to write a check.
Yeah, that's what restitution means.
Yeah.
It's not just for black people.
Where's Darcy? I think I hear him.
Oh, there he is.
Nope, that's his dog. We lost him.
Uh-oh.
We'll be halfway into the next show and
Uh-oh.
he'll re-arrive.
Hopefully you have a next show.
The right side of politics will follow this. And whenever Darcy's around,
I hear him.
I will...
Or maybe that's his dog.
Get up! Let's see. Right side. There he is.
There
He's
he
back.
is. We missed you.
He's back!
You okay?
He can't hear you yet. Now he can hear you.
Hello.
Are you okay?
Did I miss anything fun?
Nah, we were talking about Ross Chastain
Yeah.
and
We were talking about Ross and how he apologized for ruining Kyle Larson's day and how he was going to go over to the 15's team and apologize and make a restitution. To me, that meant he's going to stroke the check for the car.
something like that. I don't think he said he didn't mean to do it. I heard him on the radio. He said he didn't mean to do it.
He can afford to pay for a new front clip.
Thanks, Ross.
Exactly. That's the other thing Lisa was talking about. Is thanks, Ross.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Hey,
actually.
Dersh,
They
please.
should do that in every race, though.
Yeah.
If something happens.
Thanks,
Yeah, really.
Ross.
There will start being signs.
Yeah.
Dersh, please post the link for the right side of politics, which will follow the show at 8:30.
But I won't be here.
No, Dershie and I, but Lisa will be watching trash and eating garbage. Is that how it goes?
Watching trash and eating rubbish, I think.
Oh, that's it.
Or watching rubbish and eating trash. Same thing.
Something like that. Either
just
way, it's
gonna-
not good.
Watch some crappy stuff and eat some crappy stuff. But I can't watch Wrexham anymore because it's over.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about
so you know
Wrexham.
what? Now we
got
gotta.
3 minutes.
Now
Let's
we
talk
gotta.
about
No,
Wrexham.
you know what? Now we gotta watch Ted Lasso. Because we haven't
If you
started.
haven't seen this show on Hulu,
Hulu, yeah.
check it out. It's
Binge
called
watch it.
Wrexham. WREXHAM. It's owned by Ryan Reynolds and
Rob McElhenney.
Rob McElhenney. It's pretty addictive to watch, really.
It really is. I watched the whole thing in one day.
Did you really?
Yeah.
He
I
does
like
that
it.
stuff.
I like it. Well, see, now we have to watch Ted Lasso.
Oh yeah, Ted Lasso has been
Yeah.
great. This is the last season of Ted Lasso. It really,
I thought it was.
it's sad.
I thought it was funny though that they had him on the Wrexham thing.
Right.
That was great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ted.
So,
Ted.
yeah,
Ted's a great show, man. It's
Yeah,
funny.
I know
It's
we're gonna
just-
like it. I know we're
I'm
gonna like
sure.
it.
But Wrexham, we all recommend that. We
And
didn't
they're
even know we all were
and
watching
they're coming to
over
play
that.
here in July, but it's almost all sold out. But I'm not gonna buy a ticket now. I think I can.
Yeah, let's see if some come
I
up.
think I can cop a ticket from somebody like at the last minute.
I think probably your clubhouse.
Probably not because we're lame like that.
Wayne.
But yeah, I work for the North Carolina Youth Soccer Association, and we didn't even bother to get any tickets for that.
What's
But
up with that?
because we need help.
So
Because-
click on that link, and you will get to the next show.
Yeah.
And remember
Well, anyway,
that
it'll
that
be-
link's permanent now. You never have
Right.
to go anywhere else
It's
but
never
to that
going
link.
away, ever, ever, ever.
Till we do.
Wrexham also won this year. They,
I know.
Isn't
they,
that cool?
That's so cool.
yeah, they
So that
the-
show was filmed. The first season was filmed last
2
year.
years ago.
2 years ago.
20,
Okay.
2021.
And this one is for this year.
Yeah,
Is for last year.
I
coming
want to
up.
go there now, don't you? Like I know everybody does, but
yeah, I do
it'd be
too.
cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah, but
That'd be cool.
It's in Kent, isn't it?
No, it's in
no, it's in
Wales.
Wales, but it's Wrexham.
Wales. I
Wales.
knew that.
Wrexham
Yeah,
is the
that's
city
Wales.
in Wales.
So it's
Yeah.
not that far from Manchester.
Well, nothing's that far in Europe. It's kind
I
of
know.
like the
Right.
United States.
But I'm
It's
thinking
really
like Manchester is probably the nearest big city that's.
big.
or
No, because
Dublin.
Wales is over there.
Well,
Yeah, I would say probably Dublin. I would
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
I want to go to all the places.
Wales is kind of tucked away in a little.
That's why they speak
itty-bitty
another
country.
language because they
Well,
were off there by themselves.
All right, you guys, listen. It's about time we get on out of Dodge.
And I have to go to the
So,
wee chat room just like
Lisa
Dirk
has to
did.
go to the wee chat room next. And we will see you back at 8:30 for the right side of politics.
But not me.
Not with Lisa.
But
Lisa.
wait. Shut up, Chuck.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Does you
welcome.
have anything to add to that?
No. Yeah, I've been kind of chilled the last couple days, so Chuck, if you want to get on my lawn, that's fine. You go ahead and get
Or
on
you
the
could
lawn.
say, or you could say, get off my pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get off my pitch.
Get off my pitch, bitch! Come on, what's wrong with you?
There you go. And those people are crazy. Good night, y'all.
Thank you, Rob.
Welcome. Join us same time next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
We got bats.
Look at everything else.
We got chicks.
In the belfry.
We got chicks.
Everything.
Bye, Lisa.
Good night, y'all.
Oh, I gotta go.
Bye, Chuck. Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
all.